What's good, family? IOBA. I'm TC. Just for the record, IOBA means Institute of Black Awareness. That's my DBA. That's what I do business under. So, that being said, IOBA, I'm TC. So check this out. There's going to be a march or a rally. I should say a rally, not a march. There's going to be a rally in D.C., I think in early November. To me, that's a bit of a short notice, but in early November, there's going to be a rally down in D.C. Tariq Nasheed and the FBA, I don't want to say foundation, movement, FBA movement is going to be down in D.C. And they got a bunch of people that are going to be speaking, and they're going to have a rally about, getting politicians to come up with tangibles, that's what they're calling them, tangibles for black voters and black people in this country. I mean, I know what tangibles are. It's laws and grants and policies that benefit directly black people, just like the ones that benefit LGBT people and Asian people and Hispanics. Tangibles in the form of grant money being made available, laws that protect us. Matter of fact, we need a anti-black hate law. We need a bunch of stuff. But anyway, that's what they're going to be talking about down in D.C. To me, that goes right back to what Yvette Carnell talks about when she says we have to learn how to do politics. Because whatever happens, whatever comes out of there, is going to have to be, done through politics. I hope it's successful. I really do hope it's successful. I hope they get, a good turnout. Because I remember the Million Man March back in 1995. I remember that shit like it was yesterday. I had never seen anything like it. I never seen that many black people get together and do something like that. Now, a lot of positive things came out of the Million Man March. Some of it you might not be able to see, just from looking at, looking on the surface, because we still getting killed in the streets by police, and we still at the bottom of the social ladder. And it may very well be time for another Million Man March. But this rally that they're having in D.C. in November, I'm going to go ahead and say is a good start. I feel the way I feel about Tariq Nasheed, but that don't mean anybody else has to feel that way. I think that we need people like him, but we don't need him to be gatekeepers. We don't need him to be a gatekeeper who shoots down other organizations and other movements because he don't agree with the people who start the movement or who, come up with the organization, who form the organization. I don't like that shit, because it is what keeps us from forming a coherent message that we can send out to white people and the powers that be. All they see is us fighting. All they see is us arguing and beefing with each other. If you can't have an intelligent debate with somebody without roasting them and without calling them all kinds of names and everything, to me, that diminishes you. It really does. And it speaks to how petty you are. I know, people don't agree with me. I don't even engage with them. I very seldom look in my comment section. There might be some good and positive comments and there might be some bad ones in there. But my channel is too new and it's too early for me to go down in the comment section and find somebody talking shit to me and get mad and just shut the whole channel down and say the hell with it. It's just too early in the life of this channel for me to do that. Because if I go down there and I look and I'm reading a comment and somebody, is going off on me and I get all in my feelings and I just say, screw it, and then shut the whole channel down and, let all the black people just destroy themselves because hell, I'm retired. I don't need anything anymore. I've made my contribution to the struggle. I don't even need to do nothing else. And if this is how people feel, I'm just going to sit back and watch black people just, wither on the vine. I'm just not even going to try no more. That's why I, pretty much stay out the comment section at this stage of the game. But I really don't. I really don't want black people like Tariq Nasheed and others to be fighting among each other and arguing back and forth when at the end of the day we all want the same thing. That shit get on my nerves. Another thing that get on my nerves is when somebody say like, if you are a follower of this person, just leave my channel and don't follow me if you're going to follow him. No. I don't like that either. Because like I said in a video a couple of days ago, a couple of weeks ago, whatever it was, everybody right at the end of the day. Everybody got some good ideas at the end of the day. Everybody making some good points. At the end of the day, it's just how you fight in that fight. But what you don't do is shoot down everybody else's ideas and everybody else's way of doing things just so your idea can be the one that everybody follows so you can call yourself the king. While at the same time saying you're not the leader. You know what I mean? So I hope this rally turns out good. I hope a lot of people show up, enough people to where it will get noticed. You know what I mean? On the nightly news or something. It ain't gonna be the Million Man March. It ain't. It took a good, I don't know, I want to say it took a long time for that to happen. I mean, Spike Lee even made a movie about it. Good movie too. Y'all should check it out. I think it was called Get on the Bus. It's a good movie. But the Million Man March, you when you watched that, you felt that shit in your heart. You should go back and check out some video from the Million Man March in 1995, and you'll see what I mean. It was a wonderful day. It really was. So I don't expect nothing like that to happen this time around, but I do hope that it's successful, and I do hope that enough people show up to where it gets noticed. Marcel Dixon is going to be there. I think he said Marcel Dixon is going to be there. Marcel Dixon is the guy I was trying to think of the other day. I couldn't call his name, but he was running against Jim Clyburn in the Carolinas. He's the type of politician I think that black people need to be getting behind. He's the type of politician that we need to be throwing our support behind. They did everything. When I say they, I mean the Democratic Party did everything possible to keep Marcel Dixon from winning that election. But that he didn't just go away. He's still there and he's still active. He tried to ask Raphael Warnock a question the other day about reparations, and Raphael Warnock wouldn't even talk to him. While at the same time, Raphael Warnock is throwing all the support behind the Korean community. But he, like so many other Democratic politicians, want to practice that benign neglect policy towards black people. Raphael Warnock is a corporate Democrat, and he can't do nothing for us. He's already said that. Him, Kamala Harris, and a lot of other Democrats have already said that. They're not going to do nothing specifically for black people. But they could say they're going to do things specifically for other people. When we're talking about tangibles, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. And I don't even know what to tell you about Republicans, other than you already know where they stand when it comes to black people. We already know where they stand when it comes to black people. I mean, yeah. So, what do we do as black people? Well, we get behind our own politicians, and do everything in our power to keep our politicians from being co-opted by the Democratic machine. We fund our own politicians. We get our own politicians in office, and then we do everything we can to keep our politicians from being co-opted by the Democratic machine. Because we don't have any friends. Hey, there's no black-brown coalition. That's bullshit. There's no minority coalition. That's just more bullshit. And everybody and their mama is against the black Americans. Everybody and their mama is against the black Americans. Everybody. We're all we got. Lucky for us, there's enough of us till we can make a difference if we stick together, if we unify. We don't all have to agree on every single thing, and we don't all have to agree on how the fight should be fought. But we all have to agree that we cannot be at each other's throats in mixed company. We cannot be at each other's throats. Damn, I butchered that. In mixed company. We can't. Right? You don't see no other group of people doing that except us. And that absolutely has to stop. And that's my main issue with Tariq Nasheed. He acts like a fucking gatekeeper sometimes. He really does. But, having said that, I do hope that this rally is successful. I do hope a lot of people show up. I do hope something meaningful comes out of it. Like maybe the start of a second Million Man March like the one back in '95. And I don't want anybody, all of that, kumbaya, all lives matter bullshit. No, it ain't no time for all that. People say, oh, you're being divisive. Yes, I am. But anyway, that's it for now, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and I got a workout to do. It's Monday. I had the day off. I'm going to get an early workout in and maybe get an early start on tomorrow's work. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get my subscribers up to 100 subscribers, and slowly and steadily grow this channel, because I'm trying to put some common sense messages out here that people can, wrap their mind around. I'm trying to sort out some of the noise that people hear, on the internet and in these spaces, because there's so much bullshit being flung back and forth until you don't know what direction to go in. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm going from memory. I remember a lot of shit. That's a benefit of being, in the sixth decade of your life. You remember a lot of shit because you was there when it was going down. You know what I mean? You know what the mainstream media was saying, you know what the streets were saying, and you know what the real deal was, especially if you was paying attention, especially if you was able to sift through all the nonsense like I've been able to do. With that, I'm going to be out. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.